What is going on, everybody? It is SwimPlays here, back in another video. Um, so welcome. It's been a minute, and I'm so sorry. It's been a fat minute, actually. I've been super busy, you guys, and I've been really busy with scripting this. And that's the main thing why I haven't been posting this part 4, because I want it to be very nice for you guys, and I mean very nice, like something very, very high quality for your game that other games have, and I'll show you what I mean when other games have. But yeah, before we start this video, feel free to subscribe. We're about to hit 2K subscribers, and once we do, I'm doing the giveaway. So like I said, feel free to subscribe because it means so much to me, guys. Like, thank you for everyone who is and, who watches my videos and stuff like that. Also, join the description, the Discord. It's in the description because when we do the giveaway, it will be in the Discord. But yeah, so that's the main thing. And if you want, feel free to join the group. There's a name right there, but we do have like almost 100 members. So yeah. But yeah, feel free to subscribe, you guys. It means so much to me. But let's get started with this. If you did just come from the seat poses, which was really just like 10 minutes ago or 5 minutes ago, then you'd know what's up. So I just did a recent video on seat poses because I didn't want to do it in this video because earlier today when I was recording, it just took so much time. The video is like 40 minutes long, and I'm like, screw this. It's too long for you guys. I don't want you watching that long of a video. So yeah, that's basically why I did that a separate video, because it needed to be more detailed too at the same time. And I want some more people to find my channel. You know what I mean? Because YouTube search. But thank you guys. So in the third video, we just did GUIs and leaderboard. And I wanted to say everything was in the description, and if you are trying to get everything from the models right now that we're going to be using right now, it's in the description. So go grab that. And how to find it, you'll just open your toolbox. It should be in the view right here, and go to toolbox, or you can just go into home and toolbox right there. And you're going to go to your inventory, and you're going to get Vibe GUIs and sound. Now, once you spawn it in, this is a model by the chance. It's going to spawn in workspace, and you're going to look in here, and it's going to be a folder. It's going to call look inside. Now, there's going to be everything in here. It's going to be named the right way, everything you got to do. So we're actually going to do that right now. So we're going to go to workspace, drag this down in there. And I'm not going to explain anything yet. But then, we'll say, yeah, we might as well show you now. Put that into starter GUI. That's a little sneak peek. And then starter character scripts, which is down here in starter player, right there. And then we got server script service. Put that in there. And then we have replicated storage. Boom. Okay, there we go, you guys. So now you're good to delete that. And there you are. So, let's go over everything, and let's talk about what is in this video and what is here for you guys to look at. Now, what we just put in workspace was the sound. This is the radio. This is going to be in here because this is what's going to play all the music that is just random, okay? Now, no loop is off, playing's off, keep everything off. Don't touch this, to be honest. Volume, that's the only thing you can touch. Well, you should touch. And you can turn it up to 0.6, 1, but I turn it to 0.5 because you don't want it too loud. But that. Now, what we put in replicated. So, for everyone who just watched the third video, I want you to pay close attention because I had to fix this. Now, these were recently in server storage. Now, I want you guys to delete them and put them in, or cut them and put them in replicated. Mainly because server storage you can't access by local scripts. So you had to put it in replicated storage. And I'll tell you what I mean by you can't access, because we need to access these in a certain way for something. Now, server script service is the VIP overhead script. This is the same thing. This was a script from the last video, but this is an updated version. Now, I had someone help me out and, help guide me because I'm not too good of a scripter, but I did make this, of course, but he helped me arrange it and made it a little bit nicer. Now, we talked about defining the services that you plan to use on top. Now, if you want to look at this on GitHub, it is a Lua style guide, making your scripts look good. You always put your services on top, locals, and then your functions. So I'm going to explain real quick what we did in the last video. I don't want to explain too much. This is the Gamepass ID, and this is the group ID. If you do have a group, you do have a group. You don't have to change that. If you're not wanting a group, guys, I heard a lot of people don't have groups. You can just keep it as Vibe Guest. I need to think of that, or just respond in the group in the comment section. I kind of forgot how I did this. But I know there's Marketplace. So if Marketplace, oh well. Never mind, you don't really need the group ID because this is, yeah. So, That's that. Okay, now what's gonna happen is when a player gets added, it's gonna go through the humanoid and it's gonna add this to their head. If they do have the Game Pass, it's gonna put the VIP role above them, and if they don't, which is else, it won't put it will put a different one above them. Now you can see what I mean by if and else. That means if they do have it, and else means if they don't have it. There's like an else if too at the same time. So that's the updated version of that. Now, we're gonna look at that in a second, but we're gonna look at the radio because this is a big thing. Starter character scripts is something that just when you start the game, this is something you spawn in with, and this is a local script. So not everyone's gonna be hearing the same sound and everything like that. Now I haven't made a radio that's like the Vibe NYC with a GUI that pops down and people voting for songs, because that's a really big script, and I'll have to do that in another video, like a whole separate video, because honestly that's just a big script and I'm planning on making it because I wanted to add that. Now in local sound, what's going to do is find local sound, which is game.workspace. So game, this basically game, and then workspace, which is this client right here. And then it's going to find first child, as in not wait for first child, but it's going to find first child, which is child. This is a parent, and this is a child. So now it's going to find sound, and this is a string called sound. You can name, that's the name basically. Now it's going to make local IDs. Now these are the 9 numbers for the sounds that you want in your Roblox game, as in vibe sounds and all that kind of jazz. Now if you want your own sounds, you can search up on YouTube best vibe Roblox ID sounds, or you can go and hit create and go to library and then go to audio, and it'll be right here for you guys, and you can search up right here. But YouTube's way better. That's where I got all of these. Now I made these already ready for you, and you don't have to change them because this is like what Roblox has. So yeah, I made a starter for you guys, and there's a lot of them. Now this is a while true do script, basically a while loop, which it will go through. So it's gonna find an ID. Now pick a random one, and it's gonna play the sound. It's gonna get this string, which is this right here. Now see how that has that kind of same string. Oh well, you can't see it right now, but this is a Roblox asset ID, and then it's gonna dot dot and then ID, which is gonna be random of these, and it's gonna choose one of them and then put that right here, and you'll put it right here in the sound ID of this, and then it will play it. See, and then we'll do sound play, and then repeat, wait until sound is playing equals false. So when the song stops, it will go through the whole while true do script and repeat it again. So we'll play the song next. So that's a big thing. That's the radio. It's pretty simple, sorta. Yeah, it's pretty simple. But there's that for you guys. Now, yeah, I hope you did enjoy that part of that. Now let's get into this GUI. Okay, there's a lot to this, and I hope you do enjoy because this took a long time, guys. This took so long, and I'm so sorry again. But this is the sound. This is the sound for the Roblox button. Now that means when you press it, it will do the Roblox button. Now I'm going to actually show you how all these work real quick because you're probably wondering what they do. So let's just do that real quick. And I'm going to then teach you if you want to change images or the look of it, anything like that. So this is the sound. What happens is when you click it, it will turn to red like that. So then it'll mute the radio. Now I don't have this on right now because I don't want to get copyrighted. So you're not going to be hearing anything at the moment, but it is playing. Don't worry about it because I just don't want to get copyrighted, you guys. But like I said, when you click it, it's going to mute the audio. And that's a big thing. That's the radio. Now it's muting from the local script. And then we have the Gamepass shop. And like I said, guys, sorry, it doesn't work on the first click. I don't know why it's been doing that, but like I said, is these things right here, every time you click it, it's going to play this sound right here, which is a button sound click. Now you can change that to anything. I would go on, like I said, on the create in library and sound audio and search for button sound. And there's a bunch of button sounds, or you can do anything. But this is the Gamepass shop. It has a little animation, a tween service, and I try to make it like Vibe NYC, and it has the Gamepass. It may look uneven here, but on the big screen it's even. But as you can see, Gamepass store, rejoin after purchasing. It looks pretty nice too, you guys. And when you click buy it, I already have it, and it has the gold, rainbow text, and the things like that. So 2 times minute points, 50 Robux, that stuff. And in my recent video of game passes, if you're doing the same like me, feel free to watch and do that, and then do the same thing like me. And you don't have to change too much like that. Just get your own thing. And then what you guys have been waiting for was dances. Now I didn't want to put a Gamepass on this because I know Vibe NYC did that, but you shouldn't really have your players pay for that stuff. Unless you get super big, you guys, you can add a Gamepass script onto it, but there's no point of doing it. When you open this up, it's gonna come from the left side, and it's just be a little tiny GUI, not too much bling, just simple GUI. When you click it, it's gonna do dances, boys. So like I said, there's so many dances you're gonna be able to do. Now it's pretty cool, and I hope you did enjoy looking at these because these are sick, and they do work. You get to see everyone else use them, and they are dope. And I'm gonna show you how to make your own, and that kind of stuff. Well, not make your own, but show you how to get them. And then you click this. It's going to turn off the overhead. Now, this is like Vibe NYC, and this is what took me so long to get scripting and had someone help me out because, guys, I had no clue. My scripts were all messed up. I had it. I scripted it where I could do it, but it wouldn't turn off other players, just mine. So, yeah, that's that. And they have cool, text, GUI, image buttons like that. So, also, I forgot to tell you, well, we're going to do in a second. God, let's just get into that. Sorry, boys. So there's also another one in the description, another model in the description. Feel free to grab it. It is right here, and it's going to be the dances, the animations. So we're actually going to go into animations first because I want to get this out of the way. And, yeah. So what we're going to do is it's on the left side, and the tween animation, which is played, I'll show you in a bit here, it will just bring it in like this, So just leave it like that. Now, if you want, you're gonna edit it. So if you want to edit it, you can go like that and open it up, and look at it. But then just close it. So it's super simple. Now in here, don't change anything else, but I'll show you what you gotta do. So what's gonna do is this is the anim script. Now there's all these button frames and everything else. Don't worry about any of this. But what it's happening is it's just playing the animation by getting this is like the same thing from the sound thing, but it's doing it in a simpler way. But then there's all of this. I'm going to show you guys what you have to do if you want to add more buttons. But yeah, so this is a scrolling frame. Use your scroller. Don't click it or else it's going to mess the frame up. Just scroll. Now, if everyone wants the same things that I have already made for you guys, just look at this and keep it the same thing. Everything the same. Don't touch any of these buttons. Now, if you want to add your own, you're going to go here and repeat button 16 and duplicate it. Now, when you do this, where's button 16? Where's this at? Robot. Okay, I don't know why scrolling frame isn't opening up all the way. I think it's because of the whole frame. Maybe that's why. Sprinkler. Where's robot? Okay, normally it worked. Normally it works on the bigger screen. Okay, well, that's confusing me. So we'll look at that in a second. That's so weird. Okay, well let's just look at this for a second. I see they're right there. Oh, well, it's not scrolling even more. What the hell is it doing that? Come on. That's really weird, you guys. Canvas position, scrolling direction, scrolling enabled, top right. Huh. As you can see, they're right on the edge right there. Now, if I bring it, yeah, I don't want to bring it up. Okay, we're gonna leave it. So, if you are trying to add your new ones, let's just look at this real quick. I'm gonna delete the rest of them because why not? And we're gonna look at button 9, which is sprinkler. And each of these are animation IDs, and these are where you're gonna have to change everything. Now I'll show you how you gotta do it, but it's pretty simple. In this script, there's button 10, button 16, all that kind of stuff. So we're gonna get rid of, we have button 10, am I right? Yes, we do. We're gonna get rid of all these. And when you add a button, let's say, you scroll through, I don't know why this isn't working anymore, like scrolling wise. It should go farther down, which is confusing me right now. See button 10's down there. It should work when I load in the game though. You just duplicate it and then move it down. But basically you're gonna just go right here, go into the properties and name the text to whatever dance it was. And then you're gonna get the animation ID, which I'll show you in a second here. But then you're also gonna go over here. And then you're also gonna name this, by the way. You're gonna duplicate it. So you're gonna go like this. You're gonna go duplicate right here. You're gonna go name. You're gonna go button 11. and then you're going to change that name, and then you're going to go right here, and then you're going to copy this, like that. You're going to go right here, B10, B11, B11, and B11. Now why I'm doing this is because it's going to grab the B11 frame, which is frame.button11, and then button11 mouse button play animation, which is that whole function up there. So that's basically what that is. So it's kind of simple. And I'm gonna get rid of that again since I don't hope it will break it. So yeah. Now the animation ID. Let me close all the rest of these. What you guys are gonna have to do is go through all of these and look at what name it is. So we have breakdown. Now this is where you're gonna open the God, my bad. This is where you're gonna open the dummy. Now the dummy is all the anim saves. Now you're gonna go into here and it's gonna say anim saves. This is where everything is. Now this is where I want you guys to look at because this is where you're gonna get all your animations. Okay. Now how Roblox works is kind of weird. Is you have to save it, and I can't, like, the animation IDs I put in there aren't gonna work for you guys. So you have to save it because it's gonna be in your game. So we just had breakdown. So we're gonna grab that and we're gonna hit save to Roblox, and it's an animation, so it should save really quick. And once it uploads, come on, boy. Well, it's taking longer than I thought. Come on. What are you doing, buddy? Okay, well, we'll do that in a second. Or maybe this one is weirder. We'll see in a second here. I hope I got the right buddy guy. Okay, hold up. So we're gonna go to roblox.com. Normally it will just do that little thing. You can just click it, so feel free to do that. Let me see if I got it, because that's kind of annoying. And I'll go to my inventory real quick. Animations. Avatar animations. Animations. Wait. Yeah, see, I had them right here. That's so weird. I don't know if it's Wi-Fi right now. Nah, it couldn't be Wi-Fi. Sorry, guys. Let's do it again. Come on. You're almost there. Okay, hold on. Let me just try adapt since it's simpler. There we go. That's simpler. Okay, so let's just grab that. Now, once it does that green thing, let's hope it's right. Okay, that's the right thing. Okay, so then you're going to grab that, which is the 9 number. I don't know why Boogie Down took 20 minutes. You guys are just going to wait for that. I don't have time for that, so yeah, that's why I did that. Now, you're going to go to Animation ID and copy and paste it down here. This is the value. This is kind of like the back to the Tycoon thing. These are the creator int value things. So put it in here. Now, this is where you're going to Control-V, Control-E, and that stuff. Put it in there. Now, that's how you're going to put your animations. Now, like I said, guys, you have to re-upload every single animation. So don't think when you click it, it's just going to work. You're going to have to grab the dummy, go in Animation Saves, and re-upload, save to Roblox, grab each of the IDs from yourself, and then copy and paste it into the animation IDs. So I kind of made it already for you, but you have to do that because if you don't, it's not going to work. I just want to inform you, like I said, you guys, it's not going to work. So the script in this, you put a UI aspect ratio since it's going to all look the same. Script in this is locals. We have the anim frame, which is going to go script.parent, which is the vibe, and then the child, which is animations. So it's going to grab that. That's anim frame. On equals false, as in it's not on right now. And like I said, visible, it is visible, but it's not on. Now, what's going to happen is when you script.parent.mouse button one click, you're going to hit play the sound, which is script.parent.parent.this sound, play. And if on equals that, off, if on, so yes, when you play it, when you press the button, it's going to be on. So if on, then anim, in. So that's what it's going to animation in. Then it's going to say on false. Now else, when it's false, animation between pictures out, which is out is this way, in is that way. Right, left, that kind of thing. You can change these. If you want to learn how to do the tweens and the certain animations, feel free to watch that. The way you want it to animate them in is the 2 numbers right here. That's probably the most I did these two, but don't really go back to that. But yeah, so that's this script. Kind of simple. It's just a little tiny tween service. So let's close that again. Now for music, another simple one. So anyone who's wondering about the images, I can't even tell you yet. So these are image buttons, and honestly, I recommend keeping them. You can do anything you want. If you want to color it, just go down here and go to image color. You can change that to whatever you want. But if you are wanting your own, you can change the image right here and make your own images. Just search up the image button ratios. I think it was like 25 by 25. I don't even remember. But if you are wanting to do your own, like instead of a button, you can easily just copy and paste this into another thing because it is just script.parent.mouse button click. It's not image button or image label. So you're all good to do that. So you're good to copy that, like Control C and Control X and put it into something else. It will work totally. So don't worry about it. Just put it like how it is formatted. So you could just go here, put a frame, and then text button or something like that, that kind of jazz, and you should be fine, just by the way. But also recognize if you are doing frame and then text button inside of a frame, make sure you fix the script.parent.parent because it's not going to work like that. You're going to have to do script.parent.parent.parent, that kind of jazz. Or you can just locally just do the Vibe GUI, which is pretty easy and makes it easier. So music GUI, I didn't really do it. This is an easier way of doing the images swapping, so like blue to red. Now this is the enabled image, this is the disabled image. If you're trying to do this and you make your own images, you can change that in this right here to the image ID, which you would find by just literally going here and getting that number. So you should be totally fine. Now then invisible equals true, sound, which is in the workspace. If visible on click equals not visible, so opposite of what it is. This is if visible then, so when it is visible, like the red one is visible, the sound is 1, which is, blue, the sound is 1 by it saying the sound is always playing at full sound. Actually, I'm going to make that 0.5 because that's what it should be. And then enabled image, which is the blue one. And then else, if it isn't, sound equals 0, which is the red image, it's going to not be playing, and they won't hear it. So that's pretty simple, local script. Local script, of course, like I said, guys, is only to the local player, as in yourself. But yeah, we're going to do the visible one instead first because that's more simpler than the other one. No, we're not. We're going to do the shop because I can't do this. Shop one's the same as the dance. It's just going to open it up, so I'm not going to really explain that. But yeah, and it's coming from actually bottom from top. So that's how I did negative 10 and 10. So yeah, now if you're trying to see the frame, now this is we're going to edit it. You're going to go to position, and you're going to, it's at 3 right now. Wait, my bad. So keep that at 3. And then you're going to go negative 10, like that. There you go. So this is where you can see it, edit it, do whatever you guys want. Whatever you want. Now, how to get the game passes. I kind of didn't really explain this. There's just a shop frame 2, as in these guys. And these ones you can edit yourself now. So, in here is the Game Pass image. You can just go right here, image label, change that whatever you want. So VIP, boom, did that jazz. Pretty simple, anything like that. So let's just keep it like that. Now this is the buy button. You're going to go in here and look at the buy script. Now it's getting the marketplace service, and then it's grabbing the button in the player, and when the person buys when the person clicks it, it's going to go to marketplace service and then prompt Game Pass purchase, which is a big thing. Grab the player, which is the local player, see if he has it or not. But then this is the number. Now you're going to put your Game Pass ID, which should be, I'm going to show you in a second here, which should be, guys, one of these game passes in your Vibe game, right here, this 9 number, and then you put it right here in buy script, right there in Control V. And there you go. That's it for you. So there you are. And you can change it to buy, the text. You can get rid of this if you don't want it to change colors. And in here, text, you just go down here and text label the text right here and change this to anything you want. And it'll just say the name. So that's pretty much it. Just change the 9 number of the Game Pass ID and it'll work for you. But, yeah, that's pretty much I got for you. Now let's look at the other one. This is the visible one. This one I got help with, okay? This one I had, oh, and also, sorry, I didn't show you. Then you put it back, you just go to position, and get rid of that negative, and you're all good. There you go. And it's just lower, by the way, guys. It's off the screen. So, this one took me forever. Well, I had gotta get help on it. I use the dev forum, Roblox dev forum, guys, and I'm gonna do a video on not how to script, but how to learn to script. Okay, because this is a good thing. Now this guy helped me a lot. He's getting the service of the players, grabbing the button, which is script.parent, which is this. Enabled image, disabled image, visible true. Now there's turn off overhead, and then there's on player added, and there's button click. Now, when turn off overhead means, when the click thing, so when they click it, it will turn off the overhead. And by that, what he's doing is grabbing local character, local head, wait for the server to create the overhead GUI. This could be VIP or regular. Local overhead equals wait for child, overhead GUI. If overhead equals overhead.enabled, which is right here in replicated storage, so enabled equals on equals visible, then it's going to be, that's the function. So what's going to happen is this button click visible equals not visible, as in this one, it will not be visible, so it'll turn it off. Visible equals true right now, so it's going to turn it off. And then if visible, then this dot enabled equals enabled, and when it's not, disabled images, then it's going to play the sound like again, and then it's going to set the visibility of the overhead. So v pairs, it's like a loop. A for loop, yeah. It's going to get the players and turn off overhead. Now, get players as in the function for on player added sort of type of stuff. I'm going to show you real quick. So on player added is when the player gets added, it's going to add this turn off overhead, like the making sure to get that overhead script from them. And it's going to basically, wait for child type stuff on player added. It's kind of weird. When each player joins, every time a player spawns, to set the visibility of the overhead. That's what I meant to say. When each player joins, and then for the players already in the server, this is where it's going to turn off the overhead for everyone else too. So that's that. I'm so sorry this is a long video, you guys. This is the second to last video, like I said, and I hope you did enjoy it. It took me way too long to get this shit ready for you guys. I had to do so much. I literally made the images from scratch. I got it all ready. It's all like Vibe NYC. It's super nice. I just did as so much as possible. See, I just did the dab. Boom. Dab. See, I did the animation I did, and you got the crazy feet. So, that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you did enjoy it. Like I said, it means a lot if you could subscribe, comment, like, and share. I got a lot of people saying underrated, so thank you, bro. Feel free to check out my live streams and everything like that. Go check out the seat pose video, and I'm sorry I didn't do this video. Like I said, would have been way too long. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Feel free to implement all this, and you guys, like I said, this is going to help your game out a ton. And if you are trying to learn tips and stuff like that, feel free to join the Discord. Like I say that way too much. Join the Discord, in the description, and you will learn a lot of new stuff, and we can help you out, get feedback, and tons of stuff. But yeah, please share the subscribes and just get some people in while we can, because we're almost at 2K. 1,870. That means so much, you guys. I can't believe it. It's amazing. But thank you for everyone who's watched the video since throughout the time, just throughout this video. So thank you everyone who's here already right now. And I'll see you guys in the next one. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment section. And like I said, guys, I answer every question. Like straight up, I answer everything. So you're good to do that. I don't know what's wrong right here with this. I hope there's not that problem for you. Normally on the big screen, it should be fine. Mine's really small because of my webcam and everything. But, this stuff's really funny. To be honest, it's hilarious. So, yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Like I said, subscribe, comment, like, and share. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much, you guys. Bye.